Welcome back, everyone, and welcome back to some more Satisfactory. We're going to be working on the base a little bit here. Some changes have occurred. I know last time some changes have occurred, but more changes have occurred, and unfortunately, with updating these changes, we currently have no power, and we have no power because we have those coal generators down below, and we have biofuel coming in over here that has no biofuel in it. And if we come over to our biofuel base, or our biofuel setup, and we check our storage containers, there's 35 in there, okay, 34 in there, okay, and 35 there. That's not enough to kickstart our base. So we need to either go out and get some more biofuel, head over to our coal generators, or we need to figure out if we can get a different source of power. And different source of power would be with these refineries. Residual fuel. Okay, it's nice that we got residual fuel, but do we have... I don't think... Okay, we do not have that available yet. It's probably in one of these. I did invite Aaron, by the way. I don't know if he's going to be on. He has not responded. If he does get on, great. By the way, this is like a drop pad. When you hit it, it slows you down so you don't take damage from falling. And I will show the base here in a minute. Alternative fluid transport. Packager. Use of the packaging and unpacking of fluids. Allows fluids to be transported 10 meters upwards. Pipe input to allow for the automation of various recipes. Okay, that's nice. Liquid biofuel can be used to generate power, or package can be used as fuel for vehicles. Huh. I'll have to look into that. See how to craft that. Gas mask, gas filter. There it is. It's the first one in tier 6. So let's go ahead and send this on its way. I'll go ahead and do... Oh. I did not realize that that clipped. Oops, I have a lot of stuff. Well, shit. Now I can't put it where Aaron's at. Maybe it'll do nicely right here. Yeah. Hub. Actually, can I build a foundation for the hub? Probably can. Let's do this. I don't know how many we're going to need. I'm just going to build 4 out. Okay, and then now we need, oh, okay. This, and I suppose in case one of us falls this way, I can put up walls. Ooh, this is a nice space. Okay. Hub. What do you, oh, is it encroaching the awesome sink over there? We want it facing like that. Okay. And we want it somewhat close. Oh, guess that's the best we can get. So now it'll come down there. That's good. Gotta click on everything because I took it down. But now it's got its own platform. Pod launched, good. Now I see how it would have been encroaching. Okay. And we need to get the power connected to it. This one to there, and this one to there. Now we need don't like that rock's there, but I'm not going to be able to get rid of it. That can go in there. Oof, I got a lot of stuff. Don't need that ramp now, because it was going to the previous hub location. Store all. There we go. Auto saving. It always lags a little bit when auto saves, so I'm just not going to move. And save complete. Take all that and I can put it back in its storage container. So yeah, I got the awesome sink set up over there to get some tickets, to get some recipes. Store all that. Because the recipes are going to help us make this more efficient and look nice at the same time. So let me grab my stuff again, and I'll take you on a little tour while we wait for the pod to return in 2.5 minutes. So as you can see, the first floor looks a lot different now. We got all these smelters here, all these converters or constructors here. And then we got a few more along here. And then we got a bunch of biofuel generators there. Now all of these are set up to make iron plates. They all come through, or this line will come through. The output will come out through here. The iron plates will come out through here. Come down here. And then meet up with the iron plates from this line, the few that I have set up there, and come over here into the storage areas. This is the basic setup plan for most of the builds I've updated. As you can see, it's been going for a little while, and we have a lot of iron plates stored up. 3 full boxes, 4 full boxes, and the 5th box is almost full. Now with this setup, it is going to send some down at the end, and I won't look at the very end because I've been storing some from what I took out there. But here's an example. I haven't put any into this one. It's got 4 into it, and it's because when you come into a splitter, it'll go, well, especially down here when it was where the entrance was. And the same thing happens to the ore at the beginning. It'll come through, it'll hit the splitter, it'll send 1 into the storage container, 1 on, and then back and forth. So it goes left, straight, left, straight, left, straight from this perspective. And then when it hits this splitter, it'll do the same thing. So it keeps getting split up more and more as it goes along. So it's left, straight, and then this one decides if it's left or straight. And more will still hit that one, so it'll keep going through the same process, so on and so forth until it goes all the way down. And that's why it kind of has a fill system here where it'll fill up the closest ones first. Like I said, it does the same thing with the ore over here. So the ore is coming in and it's coming all the way down. And it's coming all the way down from that first one where we first entered. That is its only entry point. And the only difference is at this entry point is you got the left right option into the smelters, but you also got this one coming around here, and all these belts are Mark III because it's the fastest belts I got, and it's coming into this smelter and it comes down. Aaron just messaged saying that he's probably not going to be on tonight, so that's fine. And don't mind that storage container, it's just extra materials from the previous builds. So we got all these smelters set up at 30 ore per minute to get 30 ingots out per minute. And then you got the constructors set up at 30 ingots in and 20 output. Yeah, that's right. So all of these are set up to respond to this miner, which is not active right now because there's no power. But that miner is on a pure resource. So I've done the calculations, I've done a lot of research on this. A pure resource at Mark III miner with fully overclocked will produce over 1,000 ore per minute. On a Mark V conveyor belt will only output 780 per minute. So doing the calculations and setting up this build, I constructed the miners and constructors to output 780 per minute to match the miner Mark III fully overclocked, whatever it needed to be to output at 780 per minute. Now granted, that's a miner Mark II, so it's not outputting 780 per minute. It's only outputting, hang on, I gotta look. Mark II at 3 shards, it's only outputting 600 per minute. So some of these right here, you can see this one's connected via power, but this one's not. And from here on down, they're not connected to power, so it's not outputting at 780 per minute. It's only outputting at 600 per minute with all of those, and then these 3. That's 20 smelters and 20 constructors. 30 times 20 equals 600, so it's outputting at 600 a minute. So it is fully optimized and fully efficient, and biofuel generators don't really need to explain those. And then next to us we got the biofuel construction center. So that was the first build I did. Took a long time to finally realize what I was doing, but that's what it is. All my belts here are Mark III, including the conveyor belt lift. And you can see we got more up ahead. Alright, up here, same basic principle. Except the constructors are constructing iron rods. But again, it's a pure resource, so it's set up to be 780 with Mark V conveyor belts and a minor Mark III, but it's only powered up to be minor Mark II, fully overclocked, so it's at 600 per minute. And as you are about to see, it has worked a bit better than the iron plates. We are definitely getting resources upon resources upon resources. So this one already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full, and the 6th is almost full. And there's 17 of these industrial storage containers set up along the way. This is done on purpose. The iron plates and the iron rods are the most basic materials that you need for any iron. That and screws. Oh my god, the screws are still going. Wait, how are these still going? That's really weird. Power went out a while ago. I wonder if it just had so much built up in the constructors that it was just constantly going for a while. Anyways, screws. This one was a little bit difficult to figure out the math on. The normal recipe for screws is iron ore into smelter to make iron ingots into a constructor to make iron rods into a constructor to make screws. That is the normal recipe. However, I was fortunate enough to get the alternative recipe cast screw, which is just iron ingots into screws. So smelter is normally at 30 per minute, and that will get 30 iron ingots out per minute. However, the constructor is, well, the alternate recipe is set up at 12.5 iron ingots per minute to get 50 screws per minute. So the math is a little bit weird here. I had two options to fix that. To either set up the constructor to be at 30 per minute, which means I'd have to overclock every single constructor in this build, so that way I can get it to be at 30 iron ingots in per minute, which I believe it was like which will also mean we would get, can't remember the exact math on it, but we'd have to overclock it to essentially get like 65 screws out per minute. And if we overclock every single one of them, we would be using over 20 of our power shards. I didn't like that option. I felt like a waste of the power shards, especially since we more needed to overclock the miners anyways. So what I did is I went to the smelters, reduced the production rate to 25 per minute, so we're getting 25 iron in per minute, and outputting 25 iron ingots per minute, and then it's coming into the splitter and going into two constructors at 12.5 per minute to balance out at 25, and it goes 12.5 and 12.5 to make 25. So we did that, and this is once again a pure resource node, so it is set up at 780 per minute for this whole build, but it's only outputting at 600 per minute because that's a fully overclocked miner 2. Hence why we're getting so many screws at a time, because it's making 600 per minute. And if you think that was really wonky, just wait. We got more. The next floor is fully dedicated to copper. And the copper we have right there is an impure resource node. So as of right now, it is a miner 2 fully overclocked. So it is outputting at 150 per minute. I don't have the conveyor belt set up yet on here, but it is going to be a conveyor belt lift right here, coming up into here. It's going into a smelter to output at 30 per minute, and then the constructors will make 10 per minute, but I have adjusted it with an overclock, so it'll be at 15 copper sheets per minute and then split up 2 ways. So I didn't feel like making 3 constructors per 1 smelter. It felt like a huge waste of time and space allocation. Over here we still have our steel beams creating here, so that way we can continue to make the conveyor belt system, but it is essentially set up the same way, just without the conveyor belts. I'm not too concerned about iron or copper sheets right now, so it is not powered up right now. It's not completely finished, but it is set up to be finished once we get the conveyor belts. Over here we have wires. I have tons of wire down in the chest, the storage containers below, but it's essentially set up the same way. I believe this copper resource right there is a normal resource, so it'll output at maximum with 3 shards at 600 per minute. So I have set up this build to be at 600 per minute. It's 30 copper ore in, 30 copper ingots out, going into a constructor, which will accept 15 copper ingots per minute to output 30 wire per minute. So 15 in there, 15 in this one makes 30. Fully set up to be at 200, just not powered up and not with conveyor belts. So that handles the wire build. And like I said, I have tons of wire down in the chests below, so I'm not entirely concerned about setting up wire at this moment. As I was getting to this portion where I was setting up the copper sheets and the wire builds, I realized I had a problem with doing all these builds at the same time instead of gradually getting there and letting resources build up. My steel beams were running low, and since I only have that one set up there, it was not making very much per minute. So I have not touched this floor at all. This floor will be set up for limestone into concrete on this side, and once I make the platform over here, that will be a Caterium build, mostly going into quick wire, I believe, because I'm not sure how many recipes I have for Caterium. As of right now, I think I only have quick wire. Yeah, only have quick wire, but more research can go into Caterium if I can get the ingots and get the quick wire. But that wasn't a huge importance right now. As I said, I was running out of steel beams, so I have not touched this floor at all. I still need to deconstruct this entire floor. Up here, I decided to make this the steel production. So right here we got the steel beam construction, and on the other side, when I make the new platform that's already been started, it's going to be the steel pipes construction. Oh boy, was this one difficult to figure out. because the foundries don't exactly line up on the floor. You can't put two side by side and fill up one square. It starts to overlap. So I had to set it up with a little bit of a space in between. And because the output is on the side and not in the middle, the constructors were not going to be exactly center in the square no matter what. And the foundries only accept 45 iron ore and 45 coal in per minute to get 45 steel ingots out per minute. That is not exactly linear with 780 per minute. Also, this is a pure iron resource node that I'm going to be using right down there. And the coal that's set up right there with the storage container is going to come up this way. That is a normal. So because we do have a normal resource node, this entire build is set up at 600 per minute because that is the max that the normal resource node will output. And that miner will be set up at 600 per minute even though it is a pure resource node. I could go out and find a normal iron resource node to set up with this, but that is the one that I have right now, so that's the one I'm going to be using. So I haven't exactly figured out which is coming in where. I think the iron's going to come in here and the coal's going to come up there. The iron's going to come in here, go into there, into the foundry. Coal's going to come in there, go in there, come down here, and into the foundry. And again, this is set up, well, I've adjusted it so it's going to be 30 per minute. So it's going to take 30 iron ore in, 30 coal in, and make 30 steel ingots per minute. And it's going to be split up between two, and it's going to come here because it's going to accept 60 steel ingots per minute and make 15 steel beams per minute. And again, this is set up at 600 per minute. So all of these foundries and constructors at a Mark III miner build will output at 600 per minute. But as of right now, it's only going to output at 300 per minute. That is far less. And again, I have to get it fully set up to actually work. And in order for it to work, I have to get the power set up. So right now, I want to try to get the power set up. I want to figure out what the next task is in the hub. If I'm able to complete that right now, great. If I'm not, then I need to go down to the coal generators and figure out if they are allocating appropriately. If they are, then I need to figure out what I can do to make more coal generators. It's a lot. And all of my miners are currently miner 2, so we don't have to worry about that. Gas mask. Even though I'm not fully worried about this right now, I will go ahead and select this because then it'll be the end of this tier. I do not have any of these. The fabric. Right. I'm assuming there's a better fabric recipe out there. I just don't know if I have it. Fabric. Yeah, it's micella and biomass. That is a horrible recipe considering I have no biomass. So I can get the rubber and the plastic because I have that built up down there. I would have to figure out the biomass. Oh, my apologies. It looks like I've already set it up to go ahead and launch. So we don't have to worry about that. We can just go ahead and launch the pod. That'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay. I don't know about gas areas. I only know about radiation areas. I don't know if they're the same thing, or if what I'm assuming is radiation areas are just gas areas. Couldn't tell you. Ow. Seriously? Alright, so let's see you. What's your output? So you're burning 15 coal per minute. That's a minor. Oh boy. It's a minor 2, fully overclocked. So that's outputting at 300 per minute. But I have 2 miners for it. Oh boy. This build's not going to work. At least not the way we have it right now. Because we're not using the coal efficiently. And that's an issue. So let me think. It's outputting at 15 per minute. And we need to get it up to 300 right now. I need to get my calculator out. Calculator. So we got 300. Divide that by 15. Wow. Okay. We need to expand. We should be using up 20 coal generators, which will then output at 75 per minute. But the water intake is at 45 per minute. That's really not good. I mean, oh my god. I haven't worked with this yet, so I don't know how. Can I adjust these to be at 15 per minute? They're outputting at 120 per minute. Oh god, am I stuck in here? No, I can get out right there, right? Ugh. Stupid water. So they're outputting at 120 per minute. I need a better look at this. So you got okay. I need to get higher. These belts are still Mark 1 because I haven't messed with this yet. So you got 3 coming in to each of these coal generators because you got it split up. What is this build? I'm half tempted to tear it all down and start over. And we would only need 1 belt to make this work. Let's see, 120, 240, 360. How many of these? Actually, that's fine. We can leave the water as is. Because we only need it to be at 300 right now. I could set it up to build at 600. I just don't know if that's what I want to do right now because I just need to get the power back and restored at the moment. Okay. And I don't know which of these belts I'm probably going to use. Because both of these are, well, this one might be easier to work with because I can just set up the turn there, go down. Yeah. Just do that real quick. I'm just going to tear this all down. So I also want it to be on a foundation. How big of a foundation do we need? I couldn't tell you. Don't give me any boxes. I don't want any boxes right now. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, I'm just going to build the foundation starting here. I'm probably going to have to layer it up to there. Actually, let me go ahead and take these down because I want it up there. And here's where the fun begins, because now I have to create a long line of them. So I need to get 20 of those generators up there, and I don't know how long of a line I need. Make sure I'm not running into any enemies. We're good. And I want to make sure we're not going into that. So we don't want any clipping. That's probably going to be one too much, but I'll see what I can do with this. Alright, now let me see this real quick. So I can do this. Do this, do this, do this. Then I can make a ramp. And now I don't have any need for these. Alright. How far out do I need? I don't know. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll do. at least for initial planning. I don't have the size of coal generators in my head to know how far out I need to make it. As far as I'm going to get before we clip. Don't need those. All right, now I just need to finish filling in the middle area. And it does let me reach. Good. If anything clips beneath the... Why does that have to be right there? Do I have to make this one higher? Oh God, what are you doing with that? I think I have to redo my entire square now. All because of one mushroom wanting to clip. Luckily though, I do already have these set up, so it should be easier to just go ahead and place on top instead of accidentally clicking on the ground. And I'll go back under and delete the under layer after I get this set up. No point in wasting concrete. Nothing else better be clipping through the floor once I make this one though. No clipping, okay, we're good. Let's make a bunch of foundations. Continue to fill in any of the holes because we already have an underfloor. Okay. Oh, hello. No, thank you. Okay. Now we're back to right where we were before I realized we clipped, and I don't have any more concrete. Let me go down and delete any that we might have wasted below. Gotta be careful I don't accidentally erase something that I actually want to keep. Oh, autosave. Okay, we're good. Alright, that's all of them. Hopefully that gives us enough concrete to finish this. Otherwise I have to go back up to the base to get some more. I think it should be fine now, but you never know, because I'm not exactly doing the math on how many concrete I need. And I don't even know if I need concrete for the coal generators in the first place. If I can make our entire base dependent on just the coal generators instead of the biofuel generators over there, then that'll put us in a really good shape. Then I don't have to waste so much time going out and trying to get some biofuel from either alien species or leaves or wood or what have you. Alright. I need coal generator. front and center, please. Inputs there. Leave our normal square space. Alright, I think I see where the middle needs to be. Let me get a splitter, just kind of use as a reference. I believe the middle is here. I think it's this, yes. That is not the middle. Is it here? Alright, does not cross over the line. That kind of does, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Alright. So then we get our water in, and our coal in, and then the coal is probably just going to be above, going all the way across. Alright, so we would need about 19 more of those. But you encroach. Which means it's going to be just like the foundries, where once I get it right next to you and I get the blue line, you still cross over just a little bit. It's fine. I'm just going to pretend like it's fine. 3. Let me look from over here, because that's going to be a lot easier to get the blue line, I think. Why am I getting 2 blue lines? Because you're not placed correctly. Already, this is off to a good start. I need more rotors. Is there no space? Make sure I didn't screw up anywhere. So I like solidarity. Okay, that's good. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a total of 6. It takes 10 each, so I need 140 more rotors, anyways. Got plenty of reinforcement. I got plenty of everything else, yeah. I was trying to do my math real quick on the cables, but yeah, I have enough of that. Well, I have had enough to make 13, so I should probably grab some more cables just to be safe. Not a big deal. Like I said, I got stockpiles in these containers, and the one chest that's on the first floor has a bunch of rotors in it, so I'm not worried about that. My wire or my cables should be in this container. No, they're not. This container. There we go. Grab an extra 200. Now we're definitely good. And I know I have rotors in here. Loads of rotors. There, grab 200 just in case. So I also needed rotors for the foundry. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and do this because it's bothering me. It's clipping through. Here, then you can go there. There we go. Should probably be keeping count. Why am I not keeping count? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, hello. I made, well, not the length of it, but the width of it I made perfectly. Holy shit. We'll leave this one, then the rest of these don't need to be here. Oh, hang on, let me get off of this. That's 50. There we go. I don't need that now. Alright, but I do need splitter set up so that it's coming from there, from there, from there. This is going to take a while. So I have to make sure it's coming from that direction. It's lined up. And equal to the opening so that I can make that's not lined up. Which means these probably aren't lined up either. Middle, it's giving me the blue line, it's good. I want the blue line. Okay, so you do give me the blue line. Now that I know that, I can look out for the blue line. There it is. I'm not worried about the water right now because the water will be coming in on the bottom layer. Why is this one? There it is. Let's say it's not giving me a blue line. Hopefully once I get this set up though, our energy problem will be over. And we can get back to building the base and getting everything set up on there. Three more? Okay. It's about to autosave. Just let it. Okay. I'll go through and delete all these first two splitters. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally delete the top splitter, because then I have to recreate that stack. Okay. Now I need this right there, stack it, because now we can make a conveyor belt, go straight in there. Nope, that's not right. And just have it go all the way through. This will split up the coal input all the way down. It'll take time to do that, but I am not worried about that. each of these is going to be outputting at 75 energy. Okay, there's all that. I should be able to build this. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. No. It encroaches. I have to redo this entire thing. God damn it. Probably should have tested that before I continued on to the whole build. Okay. Let me see what. So this is the middle. It's one tick over. Now, before I continue on, let me see if this will work. You still say it's encroaching. Okay. Middle. Let's go 2 ticks over. 1, 2. Now you're fine with it. I got the blue line, but it was for the center, not for... Believe that'll line up. Yes. So does this work then? Yep, and it goes straight in. Okay, good. Can I squeeze by there so I can keep the... Yes, I can. Keep the alignment. So now I just have to match that up. But I'm not going to get that. Right there. No. Oops. This. Okay, I'm getting the line now. There's the line. Okay, I'm getting the blue line now that tells me I'm aligned. There's the line. Sorry you guys have to witness this all over again. I should have measured before I did the whole assembly. Tonight might just be dedicated to getting the power restored. And as much as I would like to get the steel setup complete, I know getting this power setup is more important, because then I won't have to worry about fixing it down the line. And plus, whatever excess power we have, we can now put into the power storage stuff that we have not yet used, because it has to be on a system other than Biofuel. I would have liked to be able to just go right into the fuel with the refineries, but it doesn't look like we have that capability just yet. I still have to do some research to get that. And plus, we can add fuel onto this and get even more power. Once we have that available, after all. There. And last one. Okay, good. Boop. Okay. Nope. Nope. Do not get rid of that top one. Closer. There we go. I think I accidentally deleted a conveyor belt as well, but that's fine. Get this, so I don't accidentally close myself off. Oh, that's a good sound. You hear the little tick? That means it lines up and it goes straight in, so we don't have to use any extra conveyor belts. Autosave. There we go. Let's get the conveyor belt set up now. So I want to get the coal generators full of coal if I'm able to. Delete that. And grab this. Get it like that. Oop, I need to craft this. and stack it. Now I can grab this, get it up there, and straight in. Don't have much coal on me, so that's not great. Don't know why I don't have a lot of coal. And I know coal's not coming in because the coal miners are connected to this grid, so they're turned off right now. And I don't know if I have enough coal over here to be able to help kickstart it. Let me go check my chest over there that was collecting coal. Also, let me put up most of my stuff. That way I have enough room in my inventory for the coal. Just store all. Take those. Put those in. I probably need most of that material to make the pipes, but I want to make sure I'm able to get 20 stacks of coal. Then hopefully that'll be enough to burn through to get more coal over there to continue to fill it up. That's all I need is a jump start. These should have coal in them, right? Oh, bless you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. Only need that much. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 19, 20. Good. 20 generators over there. Alright. Now, what do I need for this? What did I say about not really needing copper? For the copper sheets? I now need copper sheets. Copper sheets and... nope, just copper sheets. Great. Great. That's awesome. I got 55. That's my entire collection of copper sheets. Let me go to my copper. I believe I have some ingots in some of the smelters or constructors. So I'm about to craft my own copper sheets. Give me the ore too. So I don't know how much I'm going to need, so just give me as much as I can take. I don't think any of those had this stuff. And that's everything I got. Hopefully this will make enough copper sheets. I also have to craft it at the hub. Also, I can select the next milestone for the hub. Aaron's going to be so confused when he's not at the hub now, because I moved it over here. Next milestone. conveyor belts Mark IV. The rubber I don't have a problem with. Encased industrial beams I don't have a problem with. The heavy modular frame and the computers I have a problem with. That's a lot of resources, and I haven't got that build set up yet up there. Okay. Copper ingots. So a little nifty trick with this, if you don't want to hold your mouse button, you can just hit Shift Spacebar and it'll auto do it for you. Only 216 that I can craft with the copper sheets. That's not really a lot. I don't know the ratio from ingots to copper sheets. Apparently it's more expensive than I thought. Now is as good a time as any to get my drink set up, because I forgot to do that at the beginning of the stream, and my lips are parched. This is taking longer than I thought it would. Granted, I had a lot of ore, but it takes 3 ticks for each ore. This is why we try to get it set up to just be automatic with the smelters and the crafters and the constructors. And I'm pretty sure Mark IV conveyor belts are made with alumina or aluminum. We don't have that yet. I don't even know how to craft that yet. Maybe the recipe will be revealed. I don't know. I'll have to take a look. Thanks for autosaving right in the middle of me crafting these. That helps out a lot. I could have so much wire. And I don't know how many copper sheets I needed, but I'm making extra just to make sure. Alright, almost done. We got 50 left to go. Then all I have to do is let the copper sheets make themselves. I want to at least try to get this power issue fixed before I end the stream. Then I feel like that's a huge step into progressing the base, and the next step is just finishing off the builds. Because right now all I'm doing is getting the most basic builds. I got the iron plates, the iron rods, screws. That's 2 per. And that's all the basic iron builds. Next up is, and for the copper, I got the copper wire and copper sheets. Those are the most basic copper sheet, or the copper builds. Excuse me. Above that is going to be limestone and caterium. And again, I'm just going to make the most basic builds for those, which I think is just concrete for the limestone and quick wire for the caterium. Excuse me. And then with the steel, I'm just making the steel beams and the steel pipes. And that's on the first 5 floors. Then above that is when we start making the more complex stuff, the reinforced iron plates, for example. It's going to grab the iron plates from below, that's why we're letting it stockpile, send it all the way up with screws, and that'll make the reinforced iron plates up there. We'll figure out what production it needs to be at to be efficient. And obviously with the stackable conveyor belts, it will help us utilize our space. This takes 3 ticks too. I didn't even realize that. I thought we were almost done. We have just over 200 copper sheets now. All this copper was going into the copper sheets anyways. I had it already set in there. I just had to get it set up and running. Like I said, I wanted to focus on the foundry first. Honestly, then the power kicked off, and I ran out of biofuel, pretty much. I'm really interested in that liquid biofuel, though. I want to see the recipe for that. I'll try to check it out once this is done, whenever it's done. I probably have enough copper sheets now, but at this point it doesn't hurt to have extra. Oh, another autosave. So it is using 2 ingots to get 2 copper sheets at least. That's good. Right? No, it's 2 ingots to make 1 copper sheet. My bad. When I turn around, it's probably going to be nighttime. Which isn't bad, just going to suck to try to get the water set up with that. Also, I haven't worked with water in this game before, the pipe systems, so bear with me as I try to figure it out. It's probably going to take me a little bit, but in the end I will get it figured out. And correct me if I'm wrong, does it take power to power up those coal generators? It's Probably not going to show me in here because, yeah. Liquid biofuel. It'll take solid biofuel and water. Again, I don't really have solid biofuel. Or it would take, an alternate recipe would be what? Package liquid biofuel? Make liquid biofuel in empty container or empty canister. Okay. Well, that's not really efficient because it takes liquid biofuel to make that. That's kind of dumb. I'm sorry. Alright. Let's see what I can do. Because I have absolutely no idea. What is this? A pipeline pump. I think that's to go up. And I might need it because I'm going to want it to go up the ramp. Ow. Let's come down all the way at the end. Okay, can't do that. I'm going down to the end because I don't want to box myself in and then have to force myself to jump off. So I gotta make sure I set this up properly the first time. So we need... Oh... Okay, you don't tell me where that's at. There. You line up. Oops. You do. Okay. It's going to be a lot of guessing games, it looks like. Here. Yes, that lines up. And that lines up. Cool. Okay, so it's on the line. Right there. There. And let me get these junctions placed, I guess. On the line. There. I'm using the support to kind of get the line up. It's on the grate. There. And on the grate this side. There. So I can still get around those on this line. But once I get the actual pipes in, then it gets a little more difficult. Yes. I'm starting to kind of get the pattern. It's going to be on the grate here. And yep, on the grate here. And then on the line. On the line. Grate. Then the grate. Yep. I'm glad we made so much copper sheets now because we are burning through it pretty quickly. Because each of these junctions uses up 5 of them. And we still have to get all the pipelines in. Okay, here's all that. Let's run back down and get it all connected this way. And let's just connect it all right now. That in there, that in there. This is where we have to make sure we don't box ourselves in, because that will just be an annoyance. Okay. I'm going to want to support right here. Also, let me go ahead and I'm about to do it on this side. Get all of the coal in these. Let's go down there and work our way back. Except for that first one back there. So got some coal in it. And yes, it does. Oh, it just needs a connection. Okay. Not entirely sure what that means, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I think those need power though, which unfortunately means they're not really getting any. So I'm probably gonna have to get the biomass down here, set up a connection to those, and then that should jumpstart it with the biomass generator. Once we get the jump start, that's all we really need to get this whole system going. Let's see, 20 times 75 should be about 1,500 if I'm doing math correctly. That should be plenty for what's running right now. I don't know if it's going to be enough in the long run, but hopefully by the time we get to the long run, we'll have the actual fuel generators. I know that's with the refineries and the oil, which Aaron has set up 2 refineries down there. I just wasn't really bothering to work on it yet, but now I think I need to. Where's my power? Here's my power. Take this. I don't know if I'm going to keep all these power lines down here. I don't know if they're necessary. I'll have to see what they're connected to, but I want this power line to come over to here. Sorry. This power line to come to the corner, and we'll just power this entire side. Damn it. I don't know if this is the connection it needs. I don't know if these need power to turn on. I would hope not. So if they do, it's kind of redundant. I am running out of cables quickly. At this point, I just have to hope I have enough to jumpstart this, otherwise I have to go back up. I just want to check to see if I connect one of these to the coal generators, if it'll say it has a connection. Nope. It's right here in the middle, it says no connection. So if I do this, now it's just saying no power. Okay, so it doesn't seem... Yeah, it doesn't look like it... Oh. Doesn't look like it needs power to jumpstart. So I can go ahead and connect them all. No, wait, no, I want the water to fill up in them all first. That way when it jump starts, they all start to work. Alright, so let me see. You're connected to... Why are there 3 just sitting here? Are you don't even have anything connected to you. And you only have the 1 wire that's being connected to there. And you only have the 1 wire that's being connected up to there. What are you doing? Get out of here. You're connected to that, which connects to those. I think I just need to set up my own. I'll have to set up a biomass generator to get these jump started. And would you look at that? It's already got a connection there. But it's clipping. I don't like clipping. Set it up there. Connect you to there. Connect you to there. Connect you to there. Now I just need a biomass burner. Connect you to that. Okay. See this. I need to get this in a position to be able to go up there. Think about here should be fine. So I want you to go right there. And then have you. What's going on? Let's come down there. I know I'm probably going to need some pumps, some punks to help it out. Let me get this. Set up to there. Okay. Connect you to that. Connect you to that. Almost boxed myself in. And connect you to that. Okay. Now I just need to go up and get the biomass that I have. And hopefully it'll be enough to, before I put the biomass in, I'll have to see what I need to get. Well, what does the pumps cost? Okay, I got them. It costs copper sheets and rotors, and I already have those in my inventory. Coal's already full. I just have to let the water fill up. And once the water is full, I can connect it to the system to give it the jump start it needs. I'm hoping with all of those coal generators, it'll be enough to sustain by itself. So if it isn't, then I'm screwed. I'll have to set up an entire another row and get the second conveyor belt of coal over there, set up on that system, and get extra water to come in and feed into it. And then I'm doubling my power output. But I'd rather use that coal for something else if I'm able to. I don't see a reason as to why I should have two conveyor belts going into it. Oh crap, this is gonna hurt me. Okay, we're good. Actually, am I able to do... it's gonna clip through, isn't it? That's encroaching, okay. Let's see, where wouldn't it encroach at? Here, I think. You go to there, then you go to here. I have a reason for this. Go there, then I don't need you connected there. I almost forgot this tube. There would be no water coming through if I didn't have that. Also, I need this. Rather have too much than too little. I don't know if this is going to jam it or anything. Crap, each of you need power, don't you? Not that. This. How many did I build? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I skipped one. Oops. Actually, it might be fine because you can come to here. There we go. So instead of you being connected to there, how many more lines can you have? 2 more. You're going to go to here, you're going to go to there, and you're going to go to here. Alright. When I answered this biofuel and I hit start, actually, yes, I do want that cable to go to there. But not yet. I just wanted to jumpstart this. So just so we don't use too much biofuel to start this, and plus I don't even know if it would work because it's connected to all that. This should work. You're still broken. It's because of all of those. No, it's not even connected to all of those. What's going on? Because I also have you connected to those. Right. It's trying to consume 80. This only outputs at 30, 45, 60, 75. So what happens if I go to these water pumps, and then I can connect that later. Okay, so at 60. The water is gonna come out slower now because of that, but that's okay. I just need it to fill up with water, and it's doing just that. That one's gonna fill up the fastest. The one at the very end is going to fill up the slowest, but all of them will fill up, and once all of them are filled up, I will attach them all to these cords, the power poles. Yeah, this one is not even getting any water yet. And once they're all attached to these power poles, I can reconnect that other water pump, and it'll all be self-sufficient. And then I can connect to that system, and hopefully I'm generating enough power to control my entire base. Oh, this one's got 0.1, 0.2. Some of these are filling up, so this is good. It's going. It's slow, but it's going. That one's full. That one's almost full. Alright. Even if all of them don't get full, flow rate's at max. Okay, good. It's pumping at 300. That's what I want to see. God damn it. How much biofuel? It's using a lot of biofuel though. 8 per minute. So I might run out of biofuel before I get all these full. It shouldn't be that big of a deal because the ones that are full, I can connect them up. And then connect the last water pump. And hopefully that can get these all full before I connect it to the entire system. That one's filling up quickly. That one's almost full. Alright, so I can pretty much just follow the path of this. That one's full. Because this is pushing some down along the way. Just not fully. Yeah, this one's about half when that one got full. I should probably try overclocking these so I can get more power out. I don't know, because then it's going to consume more coal. And all these are at idle right now because they're not connected to any power poles. I'm getting quite a bit full though. Auto saving. That one's full. Wow, we're almost all the way done. I don't know how much biofuel I have left, but this is almost done. Then I'll have full coal, full water. Hopefully it'll generate enough power to be able to get the coal over here before we run out of coal. Because if we run out of coal, then we have a problem. Maybe I should upgrade all the belts to Mark III before I connect it to the system. It's probably what I should do. That way I can get coal over here faster. We're almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4 left. And as those filled up, they went less biofuel should be consumed because it's not needed now. The energy is not, or the power is not needed to fill those ones up anymore. Final 2. Wow, that one's done already. Wait, why do you have none? Ow. Doy. See this? This line. I'm actually curious how fast this will fill up. Pretty fast. And full. Now if I go down and check the biofuel, it should show that no more fuel is being consumed because it's not really doing anything. It's not needed to be consumed. You're still burning? Well, then I'm on a time crunch. Okay, good. I can't climb this. Oh god, I cannot walk on this belt. Okay. I need to get up there then. Hopefully the water doesn't leave, you know? Should I should probably get it all connected to this system, shouldn't I? No, because then I'm burning coal. I can't burn coal. That's my issue. Hopefully the water doesn't come back once the biofuel runs out. I'm really hoping it shouldn't, but it might, and that's what worries me right now. So I have a lot of belts to upgrade in a short amount of time. It's this one. Damn it. Autosave. I appreciate what you do, but not when I'm trying to turn around. Oh, come on. There we go. Keep in mind this did use the last of my biofuel. So if I am not able to do this and the water recedes, then I'm kind of screwed. Luckily I haven't gotten a message that the grid has broken, or the fuse has broken. I still have a while to go. Just gotta make sure all of these get upgraded. So that way when I reconnect the entire system, I get coal faster. I mean, if anything, I know I can borrow coal from my storage containers, but I'd rather not do that if I can avoid it. So now I got the water in the system, so I could have it run on its own power with the coal there. Again, I'd just rather not do that if I have the capability to not let that happen. But good. I had enough to make that work. Now I can ride this to get back fast. And if I stay on this one, it should take me all the way back to the coal generators. Nope. This is moving pretty quickly. I feel good about getting coal back. It's clipping. I don't care. I care, but I don't care. I haven't gotten a message about a fuse breaking. So I think the plan's going to work. I'm already back here. Oh, this is still Mark III. Which is really good because that means I did my job correctly. It should take me all the way down. Alright, it does. It takes me all the way there. And are you still burning? You are, with 13 left. Okay, it's time to connect you. First I gotta connect these. It's gonna burn a little bit of coal. The more that get added on, the less coal gets consumed. Alright, green all the way across the board. Capacity is at 1560. I think that's also because of the biofuel down there. And now we connect. Connect you to there. And restore. Capacity's at 1800, and we're running at about 1200. We're only consuming about 800 right now. Everything is running. Should I have more? It's burning through a lot of coal. I need to see coal come through and start getting added in, but I'm going to go grab extra coal just in case it's needed, and I think it's going to be. I know the coal's not there yet. Should be there soon, but I don't know if the ones at the end will be able to get enough in time because of the way it's going to be split it up. So I might have to manually jump start it until the coal gets full up. Everything in here is running, which is good. It auto-saves with me in the air. That's fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Almost mailed that. Oops. Coal still is not coming. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to manually input some coal until the coal arrives. So I'm probably about to run out of coal in the generators right now. Obviously coal is on its way, so once the coal hits it, it should turn back on, and there goes the grid again. But I'm trying to make it so that there's not as much pause in between this time, because it came from all the way from the miners. If I can make it so that there is no pause or less pause, then it's because the ones down at the end couldn't sustain it because of the way that was connecting the poles. I think some of these went empty. No, they didn't go empty. Please tell me there's enough power to run this whole thing. it was working for a while. Let me try turning it back on. Why is it spiking like that? I don't know, but it's not necessarily a good thing. What I could do to help us out in the future, I have no, oh, that's because I emptied my inventory, right. Coal still has not gotten here. You're still eating through it. Turn it back on. Why do you keep breaking? I don't understand why it keeps breaking like this. It shouldn't be. It keeps running out of water. Okay, so I need to add more water. Is it? No, no, no. Production, water extractor. I need parts. Of course, the coal from earlier is here now. But it needs more water. That's the issue right now. The coal is here. It was running for a little bit. So the coal will run through and add in. And it was running for a little bit again. So if I can get to my parts in time and give it another, give it some more water, then it might be good. Yeah, I have the parts to make that now. Coal's still coming in. It's not consuming anything now, so it should go idle. Also, why is this here? We should not need that. Can I make it right here? Yes, I can. Right there. I might need a fluid buffer. That's right here. Okay. Doesn't matter which way. No, it says it's versatile. That there. C7. Okay, there's that. Get to my power. Hopefully with an extra water extractor, it should be good now. Okay, now I just need to flip that. Should I plan to make more just in case? I should probably make more just in case, right? Let me get production, water extractor. There. And there. Let me get a fluid buffer. It's an organization, yeah. For there. Then again for here. I'm missing modular frames. But it looks like it's running smoother now. I'm just adding, I spoke too soon. I'm adding more water. So that way hopefully hopefully I get enough water inputted. But it's using so much water. So I'm hoping these next couple are going to be enough to sustain it. Get that. And maybe it's a mistake to have it all going up one line. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. is, what if instead of these two combining here, this one would need its own fluid buffer here. And this can go into there. And from here to there. Go in there. And go in there. And come in there. You need a fluid buffer. Here. Get on the other side of that. Okay. And now maybe this. So I know you need some pumps. These pumps need power. Damn it. Production, water extractor. Logistics, organization, fluid buffer. I'm giving it some time to recharge the water supply. Now, why? Does it just have no water in it now? No, it's full of water. At least this one's full of water. That one doesn't have a lot of water. These have like no water in it. Could be why. Put the wood. Those are full. So right now I just want this to pump the water. Of course it won't, because now it's not on its own. Now it doesn't have the rest of the power. Oh my god. I do that, but I'm gonna have to break the connection to everything else to get this to fill up. Hopefully now that you don't have all of that to power up, you can work on getting your own water. Okay. You pumping enough? What does the fluid buffer do? Okay, so it's just backup water. It can hold more water in case the grid gets shut off. All those are running. Flow rate is coming in. It's good. Oh, now it's working. It's getting some up. It's not getting a lot up though. Probably because it's steep. There it goes, there it goes. Okay. Just takes a minute. You even... I can't even tell if you're burning wood. Still green? Still green, okay. We're getting somewhere. We still have some biomass. Take you out. Because this system doesn't need you anymore. It's pretty good. You're getting a lot of water in. Now, what if I connect the two? So that way those 10 aren't just relying on those pumping it up, but it's getting extra water into it. Right here. There we go. Because these aren't filling up with water. That is full of water. Huh. What if how many? I have 13 shards. I believe I have, I have 6 of these. Am I able to overclock them? Yes. I'm going to overclock each of them by 1. Ugh. To hopefully help out with the power. And now I'm going to reconnect the system. I think it's been enough time for it to charge up. And now that the network is being overclocked, how do I get to that one? Like this. Shouldn't use too much power. Those are red again. Wait, why do you have no power to you? Why is everything red? It's because it's using this. It says it's filling. Are we still good? I see that pumping. Oh, we have 7 water extractors. I think that's good for overclocking them, though. Oh, I never turned it back on. Good. These are green. I think we're good finally. I think it's getting enough water to the whole system now. I'm not going to touch it. Also, I'm going to ban this person. I saw your message earlier, but I was not going to acknowledge it. Get out of here. Everything's still running. Okay, yes, good. Am I getting coal in right now? No, but coal should be on its way. I think... yeah, everything's at 100% right now. It just lost one. Coal will be on its way, and then it'll fix. At this point, I just want to make sure the coal's coming in. Once I know the coal's coming in, the whole system should be fine. I'm going to go down to the end real quick. See if that one is getting water still. All these are still green. Oh. I keep turning on and off. I might need to overclock these ones down here after all. Which all in all, it actually kind of sucks because now I'm really low on shards that were supposed to be used for miners. And you're overclocked. Okay. So now I should be getting enough water to the entire system. Plus I think this has... yeah, it has water in it, so even if for some reason those don't get water pumping out, that's got enough in there. These are still green. These first few are definitely getting enough water. It's the last ones that I've been worried about. But now that I've overclocked, I don't know what else to do to get more water through here. Now you're yellow, so you're not getting water. I know Aaron said that water actually has gravity coming through this, but I thought 3 might have been enough. Is it not enough? I'm missing copper sheets. Why don't I have copper sheets? I mean, it's sustaining. The fuse hasn't broken. But I don't like that it goes up and down. I mean, it might be fine with the fact that, of course, right when I say something, fine, get some more water back, Jesus. Unless you run on your own for a bit. Let you fill up with water. Hopefully the coal will come back by that point so you don't run out of coal. I should still have some more copper sheets, right? I mean, it's not like I ran out at exactly 0. I ran out at exactly 0. Are you kidding me? I had just enough to make everything over there. So I can't even add any more pumps if I wanted to. And here comes the coal. Okay, good. Don't get me wrong, the system works. It's just the water is so finicky. There's a lot of coal here, so it should be fine on coal. I just need to try to let the last ones fill up with water for a little bit. Yeah, because these ones are fine on coal. They're full on coal. They're not getting water, though. Damage device it. If I had more copper sheets, I would be able to... How much does it cost? 2 copper sheets. So it's sustaining on its own right now. I wonder if I can get more pumps on those and push it up. Never mind, it's not sustaining on its own now. It just doesn't last long enough. And I know the pipeline segments are getting full, so I wonder if I can put some pumps on those. To try to push it up faster. What am I doing? The copper's down here. It's not copper, that's limestone. Not enough. Let's get 50. Make some more copper sheets real quick. Not enough space. Jesus. There. Do I have enough space now? Frustrated. Alright, 50 more. No, I don't. I have 25 more copper sheets. Select that. So I'm nowhere near being done. I got the encased industrial beams and the rubber. And I got a few heavy modular frames and I got a few computers. That's it. Not even close enough to be finished with it yet. Why do you hate me? Turn on. Alright. Pump that way. Pump it that way. And pump towards me. Damn it. Oh, I think that did it. Because now they're all pushing pump up there. You got nothing. I guess I'd rather you be at nothing than these guys at nothing, though. Alright, so is it stable now? I don't know, I think I have to go up here to find out if it's stable. These are green. Keeps activating and unactivating. Where is the flow coming in at? Right there. Coming in, max, that's not. You're trying to pump it out that way too? Can't put it there. That's full. It's not. But I don't think I can fit one of these on there. I can't. I'm missing voters anyway, so it's kind of the best I got. And unfortunately, over here just gets the short end of it. Like it's just not getting enough water. And now they're probably starting to, yeah, they're running out of coal. That's going to break it. I don't have enough coal here to sustain you long enough. These guys are fine on coal. It's the water that's hurting them. Maybe me connecting that hindered it again. Where's it at? It's over there. Come on. Right there. Thank you. It was pushing it this way too. No, this one's not really getting a lot of water. But this one is now. And you're going through water quickly. I didn't think water would be the thing that hurt me the most. Most of these, okay, you don't. You're full up on water though. So it's like I need a pump to come up here. To push in there. Do I try that? I had a feeling I was going to break it though. Seven. Alright. Now this should be getting enough water. Yes, it is. You're getting about even water. And you're still filling up, so that's fine. You're not, though. That means... I mean, you're kind of staying at about the same. You're staying green. Okay, here's the next break. You're filling up. Now you're starting to fill up. Alright, I think that finally fixed it all. Did I just hear one turn off? No, I think we're finally good. Coal's coming in. Okay. And now the capacity is mostly steady. Good. I think that finally fixed it. Alright. I just had to make a bunch of separate segments coming up. Well, that took far longer than I wanted it to. But it's done. We have power. And it's running on its own, so we're not using biofuel. There we go, now it's starting to stabilize. Close to 1500. And we're only using 700, so it should not break anymore. Next thing I'm going to want to do is try to set up the refineries to be ready for fuel. I know obviously I don't have that just yet. So actually I should probably just focus on crafting these. I'm about to craft them by hand, so it kind of sucks. I'm just going to stop right there. That's a lot of screws. A lot of circuit boards. So I don't think I have any circuit boards. That hurts. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode of Satisfactory. Sorry it was just all power restoration, but it needed to happen. Now it's pretty much running on its own. I don't know how long that'll last, but I will be back to work on it some more. Maybe next time Aaron will join us and he might be able to help us with this power issue. Maybe he can go out and find another coal spot and set up an entire other coal generator. There it is. So thank you guys so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy the stream, make sure you hit that follow button down in the bottom right corner. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So I'll be back again tomorrow night, hopefully. Not sure what I'm going to be playing, but it might not be this, just because this was a lot of work. So it might just be Near Replicant tomorrow. So until then, peace.